Hello mighty people, and welcome back to this Better Than Wolves Let's Play series. My name's Standing Coder, and we have just reached daylight after... I'll just check no creepers down there. We have just reached daylight after and returned to the surface after our big trip into the mines yesterday. I want to probably spend... I'm going to spend a little bit of time just... A little bit of string's always good. Let's quickly deal with this skeleton, actually. Oh no! Oh, another bow. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Now, I guess we don't have to head back to the base yet to put that bow away. What I want to do is collect all of these logs. So while we were down in the mines, just before, we planted a bunch of saplings. And we must have been down in the mines for a good amount of time, because we came back up and these were all grown. All our little trees had grown, and we can... Oh, and I can now start to mine these off. Lovely. Oh, not mine, I guess. What's the logging? I always say. You don't timber. Timber's just when the tree falls. I'm not quite sure what it's called when you're actually in the process of cutting down trees. I guess I can just say cutting down trees. You don't need to make this any more complicated than it is. And the reason I want to collect all of these trees at the moment is for their logs. And why do we need the logs, I hear you ask? Well, we still have a lot of iron that we need to cook up. Actually, I should go check if we have if our... Oh, he's incredibly low health, that guy. Awesome. Oh, I wonder if we had a lightning strike here. Oh, well, I can hear most of the smelters going. Yes. We have some bat wings. There's our creeper oysters. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of rotten flesh. I do want to get chickens very soon, and getting chickens will be a big part of our base improvements. Now, I have to remind myself what we have in here. So this flint, we can move. Let's put some of these. We have so many bones. I'll put the bones down there. I'm going to take that flint, and there we go. Lovely. Okay, I think another task I want to start working on is the getting some more clay. Oh, we should create some more shears, actually. We haven't... Ooh. We have 22, what do we need, 18? Yes. And we're going to need shears to keep working on the farm. And something I realized with the way that we've designed this farm is that we can replace a lot of this over-engineered entry because we can just enter with... Oh my goodness, look at how many weeds have grown. Let's get rid of... some of these. Or all of these, actually. Oh no, we lost one of our hemp. Probably would have been... Whoa. I think that fully grew as we harvested the hemp there. And... Okay. Maybe there's some sense in leaving this fertilized, leaving it non-farmland until we fully finish up, and until we start planting seeds in there. I think there is some psychology behind if you're at the top, there's nowhere to go but down, and if you're at the bottom, there's nowhere to go but up. Oh my goodness, wow, the amount... Wow, we really lost a lot. I think I'm going to come through here. Now this bottom one, that will always return a seed once fully grown. However, I think it's more unlikely to get hemp from the base. Well, we'll leave that farm. That was a good farm while we had it. However, on to new tasks, new ambitions. Now, something I have to start thinking about is where we are going to place a nether portal. Now, the nether itself is going to be very good for us in terms of transport, because currently, I mean, a couple of episodes ago, we ventured quite far in that direction, just to get a little extra food supply. And that's where our... Oh, lovely. That's where our extra pork supply came from that we are currently curing in the basement, I guess you could say. No, we are just... there's no curing function in this game. We are purely just storing... Oh, excuse my cough. We're just storing some pork chops down here. Now... Okay, we've already taken most of our seeds from that. We've got a lot of hemp that we need to start processing down here. And I think something that we could probably work on is... Oh, ooh la la. Lovely. Something that we could definitely start working on is the... expanding this base a little bit. Now, we have a couple of reasons to do this. Firstly, this is very cramped, and I solved the original crampedness by building down However, I feel we have enough block resources where we can start to expand out as well. Now we are getting to night here, so I think we will bam bam. Let's deal with these saplings. My goodness, a lot of those trees are still... Oh, it's a gloom night. How gloomy gloom. Okay, so we're not going to get away with wandering around at night with decreased spawns. Now we're going to have all mob spawns tonight, so let's get down here and save. And I think maybe what we'll do is, if this is a gloom night, I think because we were down in the mines, so we must have spent 4 days down in the mines, because we went right down after we finished fishing. My goodness, that took us a lot of time to gather this obsidian. Let's quickly untangle. That's taking up inventory. We don't need these snowballs. I crafted this campfire for the obsidian portal. However, we don't need the portal at the moment. Let's place that there. And we have all of this hemp. We could start manufacturing this hemp. However, it's going to take up a lot of inventory space. And well, I guess not a lot, but it'll take up enough where we have to create more spacing. And we are already very close down here. Now, perhaps building out the base is going to be very beneficial. However, maybe before we build out the base, we should... I need to go down and get some more coal as well. Okay. Before we build out the base, perhaps we do get some... netherrack from the nether, because that is going to give us the netherrack is going to give us a permanent firelight source. We're not going to use up as many torches, and then we can kind of place the netherrack down so that we are aware of where the fire is going to be. Now, fire itself is quite spready, as we have had the unfortunate experience with our iron of incurring the wrath of fire in our base. And that's going to be one of the other benefits. I think this little fishing hut will stay a fishing hut slash the oven area, and we'll move out a little further back and around the farms and stuff, so we can start to incorporate other things into our base, such as the cauldron is going to take up a lot of space, and the fire itself, if you imagine that this little this top block here, can I... oh no, yes, so if you imagine that torch is a fire, not just a torch, the spread of that fire is down to the wood, so this wood would catch on fire, and all of these boxes would catch on fire, but this is the further, so if everything was 1 block further back, we would have enough room. Perhaps I can... there we go. So this is the spread of fire. So we can see that fire is quite spready in Better Than Wolves. And so we're really going to have to plan our base around that. Now, I think I'm going to do this hemp because we are in a privileged position with food at the moment. We have a lot of excess food, and I think these pork chops we're going to use up as well. Now, I think I'll keep the fish because the fish is our regular usage. So we should only be consuming about a stack of cooked fish a fortnight. Whereas our pork chop, we can factor in the pork chop as cost for the windmill. So we've gotten through about a quarter of the hemp already. This process is going relatively quick. After the Nether, I think our goal will be to collect a lot more clay as well, and we can use clay because once we expand the base, it's going to be difficult to have these mortar bricks, and we'll need a lot of clay. Even if we expand our base to 8x8 to cover the roof, we'd require 64 clay. So we can obviously do a 16x8 area if we do every half, and if we do every quarter, we could actually expand out to 16x16. I'm not sure if that scales. Yeah. So 8x8, even though the sides are doubled, halved, is a quarter the size of 16x16. Okay, all the mobs are dying upstairs. And my goodness, we have 64 and 10 hemp fiber. Wow. Progress. This is a very exciting time. We have completed one of our iron piles. And it really felt like that iron disappeared very quickly. What do we have out of a stack of 64? We have 22. I feel like some of this we already had some of that. Now I think the iron axe does 5 damage and the iron sword does 6, and they cost the same amount. And the utility of the axe, being able to cut down trees and stuff, it just increases its value over the iron sword, by what I would posit as a significant amount. My goodness, there are a lot of spiders. Okay, how's our farm doing today? I got a couple of weeds. We can take care of them. And okay. So if I'm gonna have a quick look at the Nether portal on the wiki. Because I know the Nether portal can affect mobs nearby, and I want to double check how close. Oh. Mobs can be before they have any impact. Is this spider after me? Oh. I thought I heard that spider shoot as well. Oh. Okie dokie. Okay, I quickly checked through the wiki because I did not want to mess up these calculations. Now the portal will possess a nearby creature within 16 blocks. So we really want this to be quite far away. Now I think we use the ice to our advantage here. And if we come over this way, we shouldn't have any mobs or creatures nearby. Oh, there's a cow all the way still hanging out back here. Goodness me, Mr. Cow. You look a little worse for wear. Okay. Perhaps not this far. And I don't really want it down in a valley. So here we go. Now if we do 16 and 16, then what I should be able to manufacture is, let's get a shovel. Goodness. Okay. Oh, this hasn't really worked though, counting wise. Oh wait, yes it has. Because I only used one of the stacks, but I placed the blocks every 2. So this will be 16 blocks right here. And yeah, absolutely nothing around. So this is a good distance from our base. Do I want the portal? I feel I want the portal out of the ground. Bonk. Bonk. Now this might be a little bit difficult to place 3. Oh, I can just do it like this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep. 1, 2. Oh, that's menacing. Wow. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna head back to base before I light this. Because I want to clear out my inventory before I head over to the Nether. We will want to collect a little bit of soul sand and stuff. I mean, we'll see what we see in the Nether. Because I would like to get potions going as quick as possible, especially potions of healing. However, I think to really get that stuff going, we're going to need a mob farm. I'm very excited for once we have windmills and we can make concrete. And oh, concrete's going to be... Oh, I forgot to... Oh, no. Ah, thank goodness. Okay. So creeper oysters we had somewhere here. Okay. Bones we had downstairs, but we are actually... How are we falling bones? My goodness. As soon as we stopped making bones into... as soon as we stopped making bones into the clubs, we really started building a stockpile. Okay. Now, I'm not too worried about how many stumps we're building up on the floor here. I'm just trying to maintain a equal level so that we can possibly use this as a base of operations. I think rather than building our trying to get back to spawn, I think what we do is we light the portal, and then with the portal lit, we then go back to spawn, light another portal, and then we try to link the 2 portals in the Nether, and that will be our fail safe per se. Oh goodness me, we have a touch of redstone here. Let's... Yeah, and we can as well... Goodness, I'm getting very distracted, but I need a clear inventory before I head off to the Nether. There might also be some more research as well that I need to do, because I'm currently unaware of how pigmen function in Better Than Wolves, how much of a threat the pigmen will be, and other factors like that. I also think that with the portal, it might be good to build just a little hut around the portal so that if we have to run back to the overworld, I don't want mobs to catch us if we come through during the night. And we still need to collect more clay for the roof. So this isn't going to be a bam, portals built and we're going straight to the Nether. Okay. Did we have a bow somewhere? Yeah, this is a full bow, isn't it? It is. So I mean, green's going to be healthier. This is slightly orange, so let's we'll convert that into materials. Wonderful. I do need a, oh, that's going to be our campfire to light the portal. Now all our redstone we can just place, so we don't need to worry about actually storing our redstone. I think for tonight I'm just going to keep at this milling process. So the Nether, also referred to as the Nexus in Notch's blog, I did not know that, and previously known as Hell and the Slip, is a hell-like dimension, accessible only by entering a Nether portal from the overworld. Thank you, Wiki. Now, the Nether can be used for fast travel, as 1 block in the Nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. The Nether is home to exclusive mobs, items, and blocks, some of which are only found in the Nether. The Nether functions as a second map in the player's world. When entered, chunks from the overworld map are unloaded, and the Nether chunks begin to load. Terrain generates infinitely in the Nether, just like in the overworld. If the player dies in the Nether, the player will respawn in the overworld, but the contents of their inventory will remain in the Nether, assuming the items do not land in lava or fire or burn up. So we know the terrain of the Nether. The Nether has no day-night cycle and no weather. The only natural light sources are fire and lava portals and glowstone. A dim ambient light can be seen throughout the Nether, and this is purely visual effects and does not affect game mechanics. The dim light is what light level 0 looks like in the Nether, just as the overworld. These are 16 levels of brightness in the Nether. The brightness granted by a light source is reduced by 1 level with every transparent block radius it radiates through. And each light source casts the same level of light it would cast in the overworld. The Nether does have one special property relating to the light in the Nether. Plants that usually require a minimum light level, such as flowers and netherworts, can survive in complete darkness, or what passes for complete darkness in the Nether. However, due to a bug, this doesn't work below natural veins or glowstone or below lava sources that appear naturally in the cave walls. Okay, I'm not sure what that bug means. That could be interesting for actually locating structures in the Nether. Plants at any level of these formations, even if separated, while not terrain, will uproot if not adequately lit. Cool. Okay, 32. This is a nice amount. We are still quite a long ways off from what we need. Oh, okay. We're actually closer than I thought for a windmill. We need 210, and we're currently about 106. Not about, exactly at 106. Pigman. Okay, zombie pigman behavior. Zombie pigmen always spawn in groups of 4. However, groups can merge and form an even bigger group. They spawn twice as much as ghast in the nether. When idle, zombie pigmen move relatively slowly, but when attacked, their speed will significantly increase. Also, be very wary of attacking one, since all other pigmen in a 32 block radius will be alarmed and also turn hostile. They will be hostile towards you for a total of 400 ticks, a value between 0 and 399 ticks. If you simply observe them from 16 blocks away and wait, they'll become neutral again after 20 to 40 seconds. If provoked, they'll make an aggressively angry noise every 0 to 39 ticks. Zombie pigmen sometimes catch fire during the day, but it's immediately extinguished. And this is because a zombie pigman is a modified zombie. And zombies catch fire during the daylight and die, while pigmen are immune to fire. For some reason, this code did not get adjusted. Unlike zombies, pigmen do not bang or break doors, even when hostile, nor do they attack villagers. Zombie pigmen hit by a ghast will blame you. Pushing a pigman off a cliff will not cause them. So basically, if they take full damage, they are not provoked. But if provoked, they will crowd around and try to get at the player. An aggravated group of pigmen is a force to be reckoned with. Oh my goodness. A pigman will deal 4.5 hearts of damage. So 3 hits from a pigman in your deck. So and they always spawn in groups of 4 or more. My goodness. Oh. How long has my iron been done for? I've just been sitting here catching up on the wiki. I'll also need a top up of birch logs soon. And we could do with another iron shovel. However, I'm tempted to... No, okay, let's do the iron shovel. I was going to say I'm tempted to save up for a cauldron first. However, do we... Wait, what do we have? So 52 plus 31 divided by 9. Oh, okay. So from this total, we'll get 9.2 ingots. So probably like, what about from 81? Ah, yeah, okay. So 81 will grant us 9. And we need 7 for the cauldron. So we can spare a shovel. And still have enough for a cauldron. We also already have the bucket. So we don't need to worry about making a bucket in any sense. Let's... Some of these actually might have... that's on 1. You're on none. Okay. What about this sword? Nope. Okay. Ching. Cha. Okay. Let's go look for some clay. No clay at all, my goodness. Oh, spiderweb. Hello, Mr. Clay. Please come out and play. Mr. Clay. Oh, more string this way. Oh my goodness. What in... I guess we haven't been this way much. Normally we travel towards the ravine. And so I can see why there would be a... Oh, bloody... Can I use cobwebs for anything specifically? No. Okay. Well, I'll take it. Num 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 num. I don't see any... Oh my goodness, what is this, a string trip? Oh, a chicken was killed recently. A couple of chickens were. This isn't helping us find any clay though. How close are we getting to... Oh, that's too close for my comfort. Oh, jungle, jungle, jungle. A bit of a shame because that's the first clay I've seen since being out and about. Some red mushrooms. I wanted some red mushrooms earlier for stump removers. Now I'm not even sure I'll need them, but nevertheless. I'm not sure if they can be used for food. Oh. I don't know what that does. Nether growth spores. Potion of poison. But yes, I would like them for stump removers. And not for the big stumps I'm planting, but for the ones that are going to interfere with the farm. We've almost run through the day here. We have quite a lot of string, however, next to no clay. I should be using my axe to cut down the leaves, or at least any foliage that I'm walking through. Wow, the river might be our only bet. I'd scoured all that. Like, I just figured that we're going to need so much clay. We'd want to go to an area where we haven't been before. However, I can kind of guess why we haven't been that way before. There's really we need to find something more of interest. Oh, here we are. Okay. Oop. Oh, that's iron. Oh. Lovely. Okay, 34 and a little bit of iron. Never hurt anyone. And here we are. Just a little bit more. Okay, 40. I feel like 40 is a good amount of clay. And we're not using the clay for ourselves here. But, well, we will be using it for ourselves. We won't be using it for ovens. I meant we will be using it for the roofing in different areas. Now I want to quickly... No, okay. Voila. Oh. Oh, goodness. Did I not pick up the... Oh. Now, I'm very eager to get the windmill done, and I've started milling up all of this hemp because once we have some netherrack, we can mill the netherrack into ground netherrack, and this can be refined in a hopper with soul sand into hellfire dust. Now, hellfire dust can be refined again with coal dust and create nether coal. And this is how in Better Than Wolves you create permanent torches. Because for so long we have been dealing with these crude torches that won't burn forever. And so we need to process netherrack using a millstone. And then we can refine that with coal dust. Now, we use the millstone to ground the netherrack. However, when you grind netherrack in the millstone, when a netherrack is ground in a millstone, the sound is so abhorred that it will give the player the nausea effect. And the nausea effect is, yeah, absolutely no good. It's almost impossible as a to function, like to play the game while having the nausea effect. And oh my goodness, and not only is it is the nausea effect very insufferable, the noise and the visual effects on the screen are just the cherry on top of the cake, and quite difficult to deal with. So, as such, we do wish to avoid the nausea effect. And once we have the windmill, this effect is really of no concern, because we can set up automated distribution into the millstone, and then we can leave the millstone to do its work. Now, this does mean that we'll need a full windmill setup before we get permanent torches. And so in the meantime, we can definitely use netherrack. But long term, we want to sort out alternative solutions. Now we are getting quite close as well to the next full moon. What do we have? Another 2 nights till the full moon. So I think we might put off the nether for a little bit. We'll focus on farming, and we'll set up a more litigious base of operations. And then once we finish the fishing night, we'll then go to the nether. This will also give us a chance to cook up all of our iron in the meantime. Oh, lovely. Oh, we have mushrooms. I also wouldn't mind. Where's our flint? Here. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, we need a couple more. Here we go. Lovely. And these arrows will be very useful for us in the nether. We don't want to use them too quickly, but they can shoot a lot further than the rotted arrows. So if we do get into a sticky situation, proper arrows will come in useful. Now, I've almost exhausted. Oh, I have exhausted. Most of these storage options. Let's there, and possibly we'll put the niter down there. Now I don't want to get rid of the niter just yet, because the niter itself is very useful. While we have, I'll just make a bone one. This is easier. What was I saying? Let's put that back. Oh, the niter will be useful for once we make dynamite. And we can do that in a cauldron. Yes, gunpowder. Okay, so I think today we are going to actually expand out the base a little bit. We've got enough resources to do so. We've got our clay already, and I think I have a design that I like. I'm going to go for something like every two like a couple of loose cobblestone, and then have pillars, and then more loose cobblestone, and then wooden pillars again. And we'll see how that design goes. I might end up using lighter cobblestone, and we'll see how the design goes. Oh. Oh, goodness. Lovely. And I just one there was another skeleton here somewhere. Where's that second bow? There we are. Oh, what's... Oh, bloody hell. And all the torches have run out. Okay. All those are good, however. I want to get this, these cooking. You there. Let's drop you, and then we'll make another box. And I finally got enough string to replace this box down here. Yes, quite. Oh, that's bat wings. You're 16. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got 2 groups of 16. So we will. All right. Now for the base, I've got no idea how big we can make this. There's so much niter. Jump. Okie dokie. I'm very tempted to try and get some more coal before anything else. Ooh. You're both full. Where's that niter? Okay. So let's move this back. let's... Cool. Mm. So we got that, 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 that. Okay, a bit messy, but this will give us more room this way. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, I don't think I want to extend it any further this way. Maybe I do. Ah. Bloody snowballs. Okay. So we don't need that underneath. Whoa. Alright, that's a bloody hell. Anyway. What was I looking for? We place those two up. Then we... Maybe every 3 might look nice. We'd call this like the black wall or something. Then if we just have loose cobble from here. Let's quickly move these. I'll use them as some temporary lighting in here. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Alright, this is nice. I like it, and I will show the reason for some of these peculiar wall choices. So if we... Oh, goodness. So we can make this a crafting table. Oh, what? Oh, okay, I really don't want to risk falling in there. Well, that's nice that that crafting table's there. Shame that birch one got a little messed up. Now we are going to need a little bit more stone here, just a little bit. So to help with our stone requirements, I think I might break through one of these. Okay. It's a bit tricky. I can't place any torches down here, so we'll stick with that for lighting. Now let's take our bones and our box. We should be able... Oh, luckily that didn't connect to anything. We have a couple options here. There's our fireplace. My goodness, are we ever going to get to the Nether? Honestly, I don't know. Let's do these. And... okay. Oh, now actually this room all the way at the back here, we could actually, oh, this wasn't even planned. We could repurpose this as a mushroom room. Especially since we have a little extra logs. What we can do is I'm going to use all of this stone to cover the roofing out in the courtyard. Okay. So if we can... Wink. Okay, nice. I feel like I had more at some point. Anyways. Well, lovely. By more, I mean I had more bark. I'm not sure if I placed the bark in a bark box. Did I place the bark in a bark box? Now we can grab these mushrooms and these can go in here. Now I'm sure there's an optimal pattern for these mushrooms. Now the reason I've placed wood on the floor in here is because this room will be great because once the torches go out, there won't be any light in here. However, obviously mobs spawn in dark areas. However, mobs will never spawn on wood. Oh, actually, it might be... I'm going to quickly mine all these up. And I'm going to use planks instead of logs. Just for a little efficiency gain boost. Cool. And voila. What we could also do as well is outside use oak slabs as the roofing. And I'm giving this some thought now. Do we want to use oak slabs for the roof instead? Bam. 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 So we would want a little bit more space, I think. 2 blocks this way. We are burning daylight at the moment. Where it's daylight. However, if we get a nice amount of mushrooms growing, this can be very beneficial. Let's try 12. Ah, perfect. Voila. Okie dokie. And then we can shuffle that down. My goodness, mushrooms really require a lot of space. Oh. Bam, bam. So all I've ascertained off of the wiki is that a mushroom will has a 4% chance and it'll check to spread. If it can spread, it'll check the growth is limited. They can only spread if there are fewer than 5 of the same type of mushrooms in a 9 by 9 by 3 volume centered on the mushroom. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay. Oh, well that's... I guess we place 2 and we're done. I guess we can put a couple there, that's nice. Alright, and mobs won't spawn in here. And I presume they won't spawn here because they are blocks. Okay, okie dokie. Oh goodness, do we even have... My goodness, I really need to invest in finding some sugarcane. I know where some is, but it's such a risk with... Oh, that's already spread. Oh my goodness, wow. Oh. It's my little hemp spot. Okay. So... dirt. Cobble. Cobble. Okay. So I think we start here. Actually, what's going to be the... that's not going to be the best way, I think. Oh. Goodness, okay, I'm getting... 2 for something or other. Oh, goodness. Alright, that's cute. Alright, so I had some birch. Oh my goodness, I spent the whole day down in that cave. It is basically night and I've got to start fishing. Oh well, that's full health. So we should be fine. However, oh, a good arrow does so much more damage. I really want to run and grab those, but no. Let's stick to what we got to do here. Okay. Okay, that's daytime. Oh, and I have no bait on my rod anyway. My goodness. Well, mighty successful. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay, well. Um, okay, I don't mind that. And then it only requires on this side something like that. Now I've got to get back to building the spider proofing for in here. Um, so if we did something like this, and then that, and then I think that spider proofs anyway. Okay. Now this requires another one here. There, here. What are we looking at next? Here, here, here. Oh, goodness me. Oh, what? What? Oh, man, I had no idea. Anyways, uh, you, you. Okay, definitely needed more clay, I think. We'll see how many we get through. I want to get this proof done before we head off anywhere, so that we always have somewhere safe to come back to. Now, oh, my patience wears thin with myself. That was stupid. Oh. Oh, goodness me. Okay. Okay. We are off on a journey for more slime. Cool. More slime, or clay. Clay slime. Oh, we don't have a... I wouldn't mind replacing these with... Cool. goodness. What do we want? We want... Oh. How are the mushrooms going down here? We're still only one mushroom up. Bonk. Now, do we have... Got no more coal anywhere. So that's definitely something that we'll want to get going. We have 5. I'll make one more here. They can go there. Okay. Do you have any others that we can reduce down? Not really. Okay. I would like to increase the walls as well. Spiders will try to get through this gap here. Okay. Alright, I definitely, something I definitely need to do is get a hold of there we go, okay. Well, we can start cooking up some of the fish. Okay. Now we got 264s here. We'll need another 80-ish, and then probably a bit more again. So we're a while off having enough hemp. I guess tonight we can chillax a little. What do we have up here? Oh yeah, that's our flint and whatnot. Cool. Bonk bonk. Bonk bonk. Bonk bonk. Oh, hello there. Oh, goodness. What? No. Oh, you painful zombie, bro. Oh, well, that's a good reason to make sure that we don't let the dirt blocks spawn in the farm. Oh, goodness. That must have been lightning or something. Oh. I don't think the saplings will catch fire, so that's good at least, but my goodness. Okay. Cool. So quickly today, before we go off and plunder the Nether, I want to... Such a shame about that forest. Okay. I want to go and... let's do this, this, and this, and then we're going to have a little outing on this side as well. Don't mind if I do. And we want it 1 block away. Oh, okay. That's a possibility as well. If we don't have this one, we can just fall onto this. And then it is only 1 block. I do like the design of the both ways. However, if there's no functional difference, I'm not quite sure how I feel about these. We can definitely have that. Now I do think we should. This needs to be moved over by 2 should suffice. It's a nice little pattern. Crazy pattern. Okay. Now I think spiders would still get across here. Yeah, spiders would. Anyways, I'll leave this for now. We're not cooking a lot of bricks, so at least it's good to have some access up there. And now I think I want to make the entire wall just one higher, and I think I'm going to use this gravel. Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, now this is really coming together. Now we really need some clay quickly to finish off. I actually think it'll be quicker this way. Okay, we'll see what we get. Whoa. Heaps of clay along here. And I think we're in a position we don't need to be too... Oh no, we always need to be scared of squid. And squid themselves aren't dangerous. It's when there's a lot and they can drown you. Because even if just there's 6 squid in an area and 1 squid gets you, kill the first squid, fine, whatever. The second squid comes along. Second squid holds you under the water. And then before you know it, you've been under the water for... Oh, I just lost a torch. I didn't realize I had a torch on me. Get out. Oh my goodness, look at these birch trees. Okay. I planted these a couple of days ago, actually. A lot more than a couple, but... Wonderful. And we are looking for... No more clay here. A creeper must have blown up the bottom of that tree. Okay, well, we definitely have enough clay for our purposes. Oh my goodness. They grown again in the same day? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Either way. Oh. The seed production is coming along quite nicely. I don't actually know how often that drops seeds. And truth be told, I don't need to know. Okay. Cool. Grab you. And then... Now, I believe I know where some very accessible coal is, and we'll go and grab this coal immediately. Bam, bam, bam. And this is what's good about using the birch, is that the birch burns for 15 and the iron only takes 10. So we have a little bit of leeway on our side. Now the night is in there. Where are... Yeah, rotten flesh. Not sure actually. I could have sworn I had. Anyways. I thought I had a spare chest down there for this hemp fiber, but I do not. So yeah, okay. Alrighty. So I think that this these columns I can do tonight. What I especially want to... Oh my goodness. Got no hemp, and then you've got all the hemp. Okay. Now we are going to head down. That's my pickaxe. Good. Let's get that. Yeah, the iron axe does more than the bone club. Alrighty, so we're gonna head down here, and we need a good amount of coal. Now I haven't been down this way. As of yet. Oh, no coal. Little bit of iron. No coal, that's okay. Oh, praise be. Oh my. Ah. I guess we can get rid of that. Let's get you back to safety. Okay. We don't care about anything behind us. Nothing's in front of us. Bam. Whew. Alright, we got another 22 coal. That is fabulous. Ooh, okay. That zombie do be trying. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. Alright, calm down, Mr. Spider. Lovely. Oh. Oh, awesome. My goodness. And I think I'm gonna dig this dirt down one as well. Because this is quite the restricted. It's a little restricted, but I can still. I don't think from 3 blocks I'd be able to reach a spider. Which, you know, I don't really particularly want a spider just above and taunting me. Now let's properly figure out these. So if these are 7, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this corner's going, so same thing. 1, 2, 3, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm working off the idea that these are each they have a source of 7. Okay, I'm actually a little lost. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could even use this as the ledge step. Maybe we do the same thing over here. Okay. You're all still cooking. So let's do some real inventory management down here, because so I'm gonna need oh, well, it's 4, 6. No, I'm gonna need more than that. Anyways, okay, good guess. Then I'm gonna end up with a slight extra amount. So all the zombies just died. Okay. Oh, I put some iron on. Cool. Lovely. Something I definitely want to improve is let's grab a bunch of stairs. Oh, I do have an iron shovel here. Okay. Um, oh, might have been a little bit silly. Well, hey guys, I've just had a quick break in between. I quickly unpaused and unpaused the recordings. Now I think let's move this box over here. Yep, beans. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. This has been this has been a very long episode. We have done so much. Look at our wonderful base now. We have so much room to play around with. I haven't quite opened up this area yet. We're still kind of, we have like the outside area and then we still have like inside the hut. And I think these stairs are a great improvement. A lot more easy to navigate around, and they make a lot more sense and a little bit more compact, which should be nice. Let's Is that one does have to okay, cool. All right, cool beans. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. And I believe we are ready for a trip to the Nether in the next episode. Okay. Well, bye for now.